Hey guys, it's me Laura of Crocheting Whovian. How y'all doing? Welcome to episode 29. It's been about 3 months almost since I last podcasted, I think. The last time I did it was right before I went to Florida. So it's got to be about 2 months, 3 months, about 2 months, yeah, 2 months. A lot's been going on. I'm not going to bore you with the details. If you want to know, PM me. It's been a bit of a roller coaster for me. Personally, not anything with this wise, but personally. Sorry. But yeah. So hopefully I'm back. I know I keep saying that, but hopefully I'm back. Well, I keep coming back to you guys, you know. I can't stay away from you guys. But yeah. I've done a lot of knitting and crocheting. I think that's what got me through this little bout. When I take this long of a hiatus from podcasting, it's usually, I know I said I wasn't going to bore you with the details, but I'm going to anyway. It just makes it easier. It's usually because my bipolar and my depression set in. And I've spoken to a few of you about this, and my anxiety. It's mostly because I shut everybody out. I push everybody out. I push everybody away, and I stay in my own little world, in my own little bubble, because I let the darkness win. It's pretty much how it goes. And this time was no different from any other time, and I let the darkness win. But hopefully I'm snapping out of it. I reached out to a few people to help, aside from, you know, my doctor and stuff. And it was hard because with the holidays, with Thanksgiving and then Christmas and New Year's and everything, my doctor was on vacation a lot. So I really didn't get to see her much. I think I maybe saw her twice, at most 3 times in between all that. And because I was in Florida, and then I came back the week of Thanksgiving and then ran right into Christmas and everything like that. So yeah, I know I keep looking off to the side. I'm sorry, guys. So it was rough. I know I reached out to a few people, my best friend being one of them, and my best friend Nicole, who's addicted to yarn on YouTube. Check her out. She's really cool. Sorry, I got something in my eye. And a few of my other friends who are not in this knitting community, who helped me through it. But hopefully I'm completely out of it. It has a lot to do with the weather and my serotonin levels, and, you know, the change of time, you know, with, it happens. It actually started with daylight savings, it getting darker earlier, and the cold weather. It doesn't help. Sorry, I gotta, but, sorry. So yeah, so I mean, that's it, and that's a Cliff Notes version. And I mean, I'm not going to bore you with the rest, but let's just dive right in, because there is a lot here. I have a lot of finished objects, and I have a lot of stash enhancements, which some I put away already, so, or I started using, so I don't even know which ones I started using from the stash enhancements, but we'll get into that. Actually, no, I do. Let's first start off with a few announcements. Let's start out. First announcement is the PHN sweater shawl along. It's running until March 31st. Check it out. It's really cool. It's going strong. Whips are allowed. Finished obviously FOs are allowed. There's chatter in the thread. PHN I mean by pen, hook, and needles. Sorry, I'm all discombobulated after talking about that. But yeah, it's really cool. It doesn't have to start. It started on January 1st. It didn't have to be casted on or started then. It could have been a previous project that you just didn't finish and you want to work on now and finish it. And it ends on March 31st, I believe. Sorry, I have my show notes in front of me. The next announcement is the Undead Yarn Designer Along, which is really cool. I believe the month of January is Franciscan Gypsy Designs. The next one is I don't remember, but I know the third one is Lara Smoot. And check it out. It's Undead Yarn. Her podcast is amazing. Heidi's amazing. Her yarns are amazing on Etsy. And her group is amazing. Franciscan Gypsy Designs. Now, we all know I'm a fan of those. Like, my Timmy. My turtles. That's my turtles. Say turtles. 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 I can't get enough of them. But check it out. It's really cool. The next thing is my Cal. Now, this is the second annual Me, Myself, and I Cal. I usually start it right after Christmas. Last year, I started it 2 weeks after Christmas, 2 weeks into January. This year, I'm starting it earlier. Basically, what it is, you know, we've all been crafting and doing everything, whatever the case may be, for Christmas, holidays, and for others. So I'm speaking Italian. You can tell I'm using my hands. This is meant to work on something for yourself. It could be a previous project that you've had started and you didn't finish because of the crafting ones. Whips are allowed. FOs definitely. The featured patterns on this obviously are Franciscan Gypsy Designs. All of them, including Duke, which is her cowl. It's a knitted cowl. But they're all included in that, much like Heidi's designer along. With mine, the Franciscan Gypsy Designs gets 2 chances for a prize, which I haven't decided what the prizes are yet. I will get back to you. I do have some, but I'm still working on the rest. This is running from January 8th, which is this coming Sunday, and all the way through April 1st, April Fool's Day. So you have a good chunk of time to do this. Double dip. If you're making a Franciscan Gypsy design, double dip with me and Heidi. Heidi won't mind. I certainly don't mind. If you're working on a shawl or a sweater, double dip into PHN. It gives you a chance, you know, to just get yourself out there and gain more prizes. But it's a very simple cowl. All it is just work on something for yourself. The thing is with the whips, especially if it's a blanket, you have to, for me, if you're going to submit the blanket as a whip, I'm sorry, I can't English today. It has to be visible progress. How you do that is with a progress keeper, basically. With blankets, it's hard to judge, but I trust you guys. You know how it goes. But that's basically it. The rules are in the thread. I already opened the thread just to get some conversation going in there. It's gonna be fun. I do it every year. Every year. This is my second year doing it. Yeah. So join in. It's fun. Next announcement is blanket squares. I'm still accepting the 12-inch blanket squares for my blanket. It's kind of large now that I can't really bring it out and show you guys, but it's not almost done, but it's almost big enough for my king size bed. So it's pretty big. But there's a thread in the group with my address and everything, or where to send it, I should say, if you want to participate. If not, thanks. But the whole idea for my blanket is it's a comfort blanket for when I have these dark times like I just had. I wrap myself in it, and I'm comforted with my friends and all the memories that go into it. I know it's cheesy, but it actually, through the last 2 months, it actually helped. Working on it and seeing all the squares and remembering who sent what, and you know, it was good. Also, I'm taking toy donations, knitted or crocheted toys for the Ronald McDonald House again. I'm going back in April. I need about 75 toys this time, and I'm working. I'm doing it. You know, I'm trying to at least. I have maybe 10 left over from the last time, so I'm including that in it. But yeah, I could use your help. If anybody wants to donate, just, again, thread is in the group. And it would be much appreciated. The kids got, the last time I did it, the kids fell in love, and, you know, it brought smiles, because it's not only for the kids that are sick, but it's for their siblings that sometimes get lost in the shuffle and feel like they're forgotten and things like that. So it's a good way to perk them up. And last but not least, out of the announcements, is Stitches West. My tickets are bought. My plane tickets are bought. Hotel room is booked. And my Stitches West tickets, I got a 3-day pass, is bought. I'm going. If anybody else is going, I opened a thread in the Ravelry group to talk about it and see who else is going. Let's plan a meetup if you're going. Let's see how each other are and, you know, hang out. I did that at Rhinebeck. At Rhinebeck 2016, I met a lot of people. I met Zoe, 24 Karat Crochet, for the second time. I met Erin, Gimme Yarn 418, Karen Crochet. I've met so many people. Terry Tinsel. I met Terry Tinsel. I fangirled. You cannot believe how I fangirled when I met Terry Tinsel. It's Terry. It's Terry. I met a few people. Gosh, I can't even remember everybody I met, but that was pretty awesome. And I'm hoping to do it again at Stitches. So if you're going, let me know. Now, there's a lot of whips, and there's a lot of stash enhancements, and there's a lot of FOs. So why don't we dive right in, and I'll show you my whips. In my medium Silver Shed USA Jekyll and Hyde bag is my full out shawl. Now, I made a lot of progress on this since you last seen it. Kind of wish it was done, but it's not. The pattern is Hitchhiker Beyond by Martina Beam. And the yarn is Miss Babs in their Kiara thing. I can't think of the words. The Kiara base. Thank you. And the colorway Fallout. Now, the last time we spoke, I was over here. I was right here. I've done all that. It's actually, I'm on the decreases. It's actually a few rows away from being done. I'm hoping to have it done for, wow, you just heard my accent really much. I'm hoping to have it done for Stitches West, because I want to use it for Stitches West, but there you go. That's it. I'm in love with the yarn. I have this much left. It's their Kiara, so it's a heavy fingering. And I'm looking forward to it. I have one made already, which you guys seen. I made it for my Rhinebeck. That was my Rhinebeck shawl, but I loved it, and I want another one. Okay. This is a doozy. A few episodes back, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 episodes back on Penhook and Needles, Marlisha was making Lady Fernico was making a cow out of James C. Brett Marble Chunky. And she mentioned about a toy made with it. And then both she and Talia, Franciscan Gypsy, challenged me to make a Timmy the Timid Turtle out of James C. Brett Marble Chunky. So when I saw this, I was like, challenge accepted. And I did it. So I'm working on it still. I ordered it. It took actually longer than expected for the James C. Brett to come, because I ordered it from loveKnitting.com, which is a UK-based site. I couldn't think of the word. I should not be podcasting right now. But in my large Knitting's My Bag Sea Turtles bag is Jewel the Turtle. And the pattern is Timmy the Timid Turtle by Franciscan Gypsy Designs. And the yarn is James C. Brett Marble Chunky. I don't remember the colorway. And the label's in here. Okay. And the colorway is MC8, I want to say. It's backwards for me, so I don't know if it's going to be backwards for you, but that's how it goes. Sorry. Yeah. Well, the head is done. For the head, I used Stylecraft Special Chunky. And here's the head. The head is it's a hat for a child, pretty much. There's the head. The legs are done too, but they're in there. But here is the shell in progress. Thing is huge. It's huge. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm on the decreases now, but this is taking me rather long because it's huge. And it's, you know, it's the same amount of stitches, but it takes me longer to go in the round because it's so big. But also because I'm going to need, I only have 2 balls of this and I didn't pay attention. I'm going to need a third. So I ordered a third for the bottom. But it's huge. It's huge. And I cannot wait for it to be done because it's going to be so snuggly and everything. And I'm keeping this one for myself. A lot of the Timmies that I've made in the past have been gifts or donated. Yeah, so I actually really do look forward to that. And the top of the shell used a whole ball of this. So I actually ordered 2 of these just in case. So the second ball, I believe, is going to be a prize at some point for something. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if it's going to be me or I'm going to donate it to another podcast. Okay. In my extra large Silver Shed USA Tortoise versus Hare bag. Always got to be the tortoise on the front. Thanks to my, this was from the Tortoise versus Hare Cal, which after discussing it a little bit with Franciscan Gypsy Talia, it's going to be an annual Cal. But in here is always a biddy. This is my biddy bag. And it says Fang, the Bashful Baby Turtle. I didn't do much progress on here because I've been working on the Jewel the turtle, the timid turtle. But it's Fang. Obviously the pattern is Biddy the Bashful Baby Turtle by Franciscan Gypsy, and this is leftover from a shawl. It's scrap. This is Miss Babs in Yowza What a Skein in the colorway Fang. This is what I have left of it, so it's perfect amount for a biddy. And I pretty much just got started with the shell. I haven't decided what the bottom of the shell is going to be. I don't know if I want it to be purple or I think I'm going to make it purple and the face red, but I was thinking black, but with the eyes and everything, I don't want it to be black. So there's that. Let's see what's next up. Like I said, I got a lot. In my, well, I got this as a swap, and by Anasaurus K on Instagram, Doctor Who bag. My hair, I'm shedding like mad this year. Is my Wild Rumpus hat. And the pattern is Cobblestones by Susie Gorley. The yarn is Undead Yarn on her baddie base in the colorway Wild Rumpus. Now, this doesn't look like the other Wild Rumpuses. It has little to no pink in it, which I like because it's a hat for a boy. But actually, I'm debating on keeping this for myself. I'm so greedy. But it's the Cobblestones pattern by Susie Gorley, and I want to show you how the stitches come up. Oh, it's come out nicely. The yarn is beautiful. I can't say enough about this yarn. Oh, it's coming up true to life too. I love it. I am so sad to see this colorway gone. Heidi, why'd you do that to me? I bought up so much of it. Yeesh. I have it in every base. But I'm loving the way the hat's working up. I'm looking forward to this being done too. I want this done for Stitches West too. Though it's in California, so I don't think I'm going to need a hat for it. But I'm loving the pattern. I don't know if you guys have seen the pattern, but it's a free pattern on Ravelry. But that's what it looks like. It's an easy pattern too, but I love it. I think the next challenge I'm going to do is a speargrass. I don't know if I can handle the lace part of it though. Okay. In my extra large Silver Shed USA classic Harry Potter bag, if I could ever get it out of the little abyss over there, is York the Owl. Pattern is York the Owl by Franciscan Gypsy Designs. I am making it out of West Yorkshire Spinners in the blue tick colorway. This is what I have of the head so far. I'm just finishing up the color work now. I've been working on this for a while. This is the body. one wing and I have another wing in there, but it's coming out nicely. You know, this is going to be, I want it to be a donation toy, but I just realized West Yorkshire Spinners is 100% wool, and I don't want anything that the kids could be allergic to. So I may keep this one and give them one of the ones I have made already for myself. But there's that. Because I just don't, excuse me, I know this is going to be obnoxious, but my throat is starting to hurt. I didn't make myself any tea. I'm just afraid with the wool that the kids being sick and everything. I don't want it to, you know what I'm saying. How much time? Okay. In my extra large Silver Shed USA snowman bag, which I fell in love with when I saw it on Instagram. This was a new purchase for me. This is a stash enhancement too. Is my purple rain shawl, and it's the Sock Knitter Shawl by KF Jones, and the yarn is Miss Babs Kiara in the colorway Ultraviolet. This is my second one I made. If you recall, before I went to Florida, I showed you the other one. You'll see that in yeah. But here it is. I'm on to my garter stitch repeat. I just finished stuck in it, I believe. I don't remember, but yeah, I can't really see it. But there you have it. This is a fun little project. I'm enjoying this immensely. And I already have yarn to make another one. I'm addicted to this shawl, just like I'm addicted to the Yowzers shawls. But I'm going to move my little progress keeper so I know where I was when we last spoke. Okay. Because there's no way I'm going to finish this anytime soon. This is going to be one of the projects I bring with me to Stitches. And last but certainly not least, wait a minute, if that's a, yeah, okay. I think this is a large. This is definitely the XL. In my extra large Silver Shed USA Inside Out bag is my Innocent shawl. Now, I don't know if you recall a few episodes back, it may have been the last episode, I talked about having a sweaters quantity of Miss Babs. The sweater I wanted to make with it, I gauged it. I casted it on because the gauge was right, but I cast it on and it just didn't feel right because it was a light worsted, because it's a Yowza. So I frogged it. So now I have 4 skeins of Miss Babs in this colorway. I've figured something out. It's a beautiful colorway. But I decided to it was staring at me in the face. I needed to cast it on. It was like, do something with me. Do something with me. So I did something. I casted it on. I am not very far along. But I casted this on New Year's Eve. This was my New Year's project. Well, it was after midnight, so I think it's New Year's Day more. And the last time I attempted to make the shawl, I just couldn't get the hang of it. But learning how to do the yarn overs with the Hitchhiker Beyond and then the Sock Knitter shawl, I took this on. I was like, you know what? If I could do that, I could do this. And I decided. So in this bag is my Innocent shawl, and the pattern is the Spindrift shawl. I don't remember the designer. Oh boy. It's a free pattern, I believe. But it's by Helen Stewart. That's it. The only thing I'm really worried about is the yarn overs for the lace part. If I need help, I'm sure someone can help me, but I'm nowhere near that part yet. Like I said, I literally just casted it on. Got fiber in my mouth. This is the yarn. It's so pretty. It looks like, honestly, it looks like a lavender flower. Literally, like I said, just casted it on. That's all I have. Now, I'm worried. Are these holes supposed to be there? That's what I'm worried about. But I'm having fun with it either way, so We'll see. Let's see if I keep it on the needles, or if that yarn will be repurposed for something else. But for now, I am enjoying it. Okay, now we are going to move on to finished objects because there are 9 of them. We're going to start off with this one because it's the biggest, and I want to put it away. This is Rhonda. Meet Rhonda. Say hi, Rhonda. Hi. The Timid Turtle. The yarn is Miss Babs Yazawada Skein in the colorway Rhonda. The pattern obviously is Timid the Timid Turtle by Franciscan Gypsy Designs. This is Knit Picks Bravo worsted in the colorway Fondant, and this is Red Heart Soft in chocolate. I know people frown upon using Miss Babs for toys, but I don't care. I don't care. I do what I enjoy. I know I when I first showed that on the podcast before I left for Florida, I was getting messages asking me if I was nuts wasting a good yarn like that, you know? I say do what makes you happy. And if that makes you happy, do it. Otherwise, leave me alone. Next up, sorry, I have things out of order here. Okay, next up is my Under the Sea shawl. It's the Yazawaya 3 by Susan B. Anderson. It's washed and blocked. I absolutely love it. The yarn is Miss Babs Yazawada Skein in the colorway Smurf and Turf. I love the way it came out, and I'm probably going to bring this with me to Stitches West. I keep saying everything's going to Stitches West with me. Everything's going to Stitches West. But I actually did make it a little smaller than the pattern calls for because I didn't want to drape it over my shoulders. I like it around my neck. I'm weird, I know, but there you have it. Finally done. It's finally off the needles. Plus, I wanted it off the needles because it was on the needles since July. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I was like, this needs to get off. I'm tired of looking at it. Next is the Sunday Fun Day shawl. The pattern is Sock Knit a Shawl by K.F. Jones, and the yarn is Miss Babs Yazawada Skein in the colorway Sunday Fun Day. Okay. This too, I only did 5 repeats instead of 7 because I didn't want it to be too big because I just wanted it to go around my neck. These are both washed and blocked. But, yeah, so I only did a few rows of the border and only 5 repeats. The smaller one I'm making, the other one I'm making, the purple one, it's going to go for the full amount of repeats. The other reason why I didn't do all the repeats is because sorry, I'm getting a text message. It's because it's a Yowza and it's a light worsted as opposed to the pattern calls for fingering, so that's why I only did 5 repeats. Okay, what's next? Like I said, I have a lot. Next up is something you didn't see casted on, and it was casted off very quickly, is my Team Logan hat. Now, I casted this on the day after Thanksgiving when the Gilmore Girls revival came back, was ready. And the yarn is No Makers in the colorway Stars Hollow. Now, Stars Hollow is, sorry, I'm slipping. Stars Hollow is the town where Gilmore Girls takes place. And named it Team Logan because I'm Team Logan. I'm not Team Jess. I'm not Team Dean. I am Team Logan. And the pattern is the Bankhead Hat by Susie Gorley. I absolutely love this hat. It came out perfect. I love the yarn. It was the squishy, it's the squishy, worsted squishy gnome, whatever you call it, from No Makers. It came out perfect. Covers my ears perfectly and everything. I love a hat that could cover my ears. It's been washed and blocked, and I've actually been wearing it. The only problem I had was with the decreases for myself because I'm not I don't really do magic loop too well yet. And The DPNs got fumbly for me. But I'm learning, you know. That's all I could say. Okay. I just completely blanked. My next one up is, you've seen this one. You've seen this one a few times, is the My Boy Beanie. And the pattern is the Bankhead Hat by Susie Gorley again. And the yarn is, I love this yarn. I forgot the colorway though. It came out perfect. It's huge. It fits my head perfectly. So it even goes to my eyes. Which sometimes I like a hat that does that, but it's not for me. So, but yeah. Dunsky. That was a fun knit. I love the Bankhead, but I opted to do the next one because it something different. I wanted to broaden my I'm saying a lot. I wanted to broaden my skills. So change it up a little bit. Okay, next up is something you've seen already being worked on, but I don't, it's the Undead Turtle. It's my Undead Biddy. The yarn is Undead yarn. This colorway, she didn't tell me. It was just a thrown-in gift kind of thing because she tried working with it and I guess she didn't like it the way it worked up, which I doubt because look how pretty. And this is Stylecraft Special DK and this is Stylecraft Special DK, but the pattern is Biddy the Bashful Baby Turtle by Franciscan Gypsy Designs. And the yarn is Undead yarn. It's my favorite. It's so squishy. So squishy. And then next is Bruce the Giraffe. Now, this was a stash enhancement that I couldn't wait to use, and I decided to use it. The pattern is Stanley the Giraffe by Little Muggles Designs, and the yarn is Yarn Tree UK in the colorway Batman. Look how cute he is. Say hello. Hello. The eyes are, I don't know if you can see the eyes. The eyes are yellow to go with the body. And these are Suncatcher eyes. I get them from suncatchereyes.com. And the nose, one nostril's should have been over one stitch, but that's okay. These are 12 millimeters. These are 9 millimeters eyes that I use for the nostrils. Just makes it easier, I guess. But the main body is the Batman colorway by Yarn Tree UK, and the ears and everything, the accents, is Stylecraft Special DK in charcoal. I think he came out so cute. I have enough to make a biddy, which obviously I'm going to. But when I find a yarn that I absolutely need to have, and it has to be for me, something like fandom-ish, I make it into a giraffe. Because I love giraffes as much as I love, well, not as much as I love turtles, but I love giraffes. And, yeah. I have one on my headboard, just like this, and it's in the Vincent and the Doctor colorway that Yarn Tree UK does. So this is going to go right with that one. That one's definitely mine. Yeah. Next up is Rhonda, the Bashful Biddy Baby Turtle, from the pattern Biddy the Bashful Baby Turtle by Franciscan Gypsy Designs. Now, this was made, and I have enough to make another one, but I think I have enough to actually make a giraffe out of it. So I was thinking I was going to do that. This is the rest of the Yowza. You can see it's completely different from the bigger one. The way that I don't know. I can't explain it. But this is Miss Babs Yowza What a Skein in the colorway Rhonda. And the bottom, the accents and stuff, is Stylecraft Special DK. Yeah. This one's going to be donated because I have the big one for myself. And it's squishy. I love it. I want all the turtles for myself, but there's only so many turtles I could have. You know? Again, I'm being texted. Sorry. My best friend Ryan is in Japan, stationed there. He's a Marine, and his nights are our days, and our nights are his days, and he's just waking up because it's about almost 2 a.m. here. I'll in a minute. Sorry. So yeah, he's just checking in with me. Last but not least is Bunny the Puppy. Bunny the Puppy was made from Scout the Puppy pattern by Little Muggles Designs. You see a trend here with me. And he's so cute. Look at the face. He's sitting down. Look at his face. Look. I made him out of red heart soft because this is actually a present, a birthday present for my best friend's son, my best friend Nicole's son. He was easy to make. He was a fun make too, but he was easy. Little Muggle designs are very, I don't want to say basic and boring. They're fun, but they're good for the advanced crocheter and they're good for the beginner's crocheter. So I highly recommend you look into them because they are a lot of fun. Sorry, I was putting my show notes away because I am done with that and I'm going to show you stash enhancements now. But yeah. I like I said, I recommend you looking into them because the patterns, there's penguins and owls and doggies and bunnies and giraffes. I literally have every one of them because they're fun. They're fun. Yeah. Okay. Let's go into stash enhancements. Let's do the bags first. Okay. This is a stash enhancement that I already put into use. This is from Silver Shed USA. This is her needle keeper for the interchangeables. I can't think tonight. I highly recommend this. And I'm showing you this because I highly recommend this if you have interchangeable needles. It works perfectly. So, this is all my locks and keys, my needles, my other needles, and then all my cords are right here, along with my shorts, my interchangeable shorts. I highly recommend this. I know it's a little pricey but it really isn't. It's worth it. All your needles and cables are in one spot. It all fits nicely. It zips up, and you could very easily take it with you. I mainly got this because I had, like I said, I have the regular interchangeables. I have the Knit Picks Platina cubics, and I have some of the Rainbow Wood interchangeables. Because when I go to stitches, I'm not going to take a bunch of fixed cords because I'm not going to know what I want to work on. You know, I'm going to buy new yarn and some patterns and things like that, and this works out well. But the other thing is too that I'm more than likely going to do is pick out a few patterns before I go, print them out and bring them with me and find yarn for them and bring the fixed circulars with me with that. But I haven't really decided yet. But you know, something may strike me fancy while I'm there and, you know, go from there. Here's two more. Southport Creations, which is Erin Gimme Yarn 418's Gimme Yarn 418's Etsy shop. She makes project bags, and I love her project bags. But she had fabric that she showed on Instagram, and I immediately wrote, "That is mine." So she made me one out of it, and I've been dying to use it, but I didn't want to use it until I showed you guys. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for being a friend. It's a Golden Girls project bag. Look, there's Rose and Dorothy and Sophia and Blanche. I am so excited to be using this. I love it. I can't. Oh my God. I am such a Golden Girls fan. I can't. I'm just weird. I forgot who made this bag. Oh yeah. Good Stuff Crafts. Here we go. I saw it on Instagram and I instantly went to her. Instagram is bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's killing my wallet. I instantly saw this on Instagram and I instantly went to her Etsy shop and I bought it. I had to wait a little bit because it was on back order because of the such demand, but it's a Gilmore Girls project bag. And it's got, it's made very, very well. This is my first time buying a bag from this person, so it's Good Stuff Crafts on Etsy. But it's got Weston's Bakery and Al's Pancake World and Kim's Antiques and Luke's and Stars Hollow Library and Williams Hardware and the Knit-a-thon. I can't. I love it. And this was another bag that I've been dying to use, but didn't want to until I showed you guys. Now, again, Instagram is going to be the death of me and my wallet. On Small Business Saturday, this is how long I've had this bag. Ann Brody of Silver Shed USA posted a sale for extra large bags at $25. I don't remember if she lets you choose the fabric, because I actually told her just go with herself. She can have fun with mine, because there's nothing that she has that I won't love. And she knows me well enough because I've purchased a ridiculous amount of bags from her over the course of the year. And, well, it's going on a year and a half. But she knows me well enough, and she knows everything that I would love in a bag. And she made me this bag. It is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I love it. I cannot wait to use it. And, you know, it's a pretty big. It's an extra large, which is ginormous for me. And the strap and everything else. So, I love this bag. And this is going to go into my rotation now. Even though Christmas is over, I don't care. I don't care. Now, you guys didn't see this because I haven't really worked on it much. And, this is not the bag isn't a stash enhancement. I had gotten this last year, but what's in it is a stash enhancement, because I am working on a sock knitters blanket, but I am not doing mitered square. I'm doing granny squares because I'm not quite confident with mitered squares yet. So I got some minis. This is from the Storyteller, and it's just I don't remember how I believe I found them on Instagram again, but I got 6 of them. They smell pretty. I'm sorry, I'm stiffing yarn. And I got a bag of minis from No Makers. I couldn't think of the word. I'm staring at it and I couldn't think of the word, but that's some of them. I've done about 4 squares. It's not really advancing because I had to get Christmas knitting done. But yeah. Okay, let's start with this bag. Because like I said, I have a lot. Now I canceled yarnbox.com yarnbox because I was not happy with what I was getting. I'm checking to see how long I've been talking. And I canceled it because there's no way of controlling what you're getting. And in all of that, on top of that, I was getting already a yarn box from Yarn Tree UK. Now, I am going to figure out a way to link it to you because she is now offering her yarn boxes on Etsy every month. For the month of January, this month, and I believe I'm going to post this overnight, so I'm going to figure out a way to link it, but excuse me, it's Sherlock. Everyone has a fandom theme. Last year she had a 4 seasons sock box on top of the regular ones. And by last year, I mean 2016. I did that one, and it was winter, spring, summer, fall sock box. But, it came with a wine glass. It comes with little goodies. Basically, all of her yarn boxes, unless otherwise stated, are sock yarn. I really am not a big sock yarn person. I don't like sock yarn because I don't make socks. And for a while, it was very fiddly for me to knit with. Now I can. I have made things with sock yarn and things like that. But when I started signing up for these, I only did DK. And moving forward, I'm still doing DK because I make toys. I don't really do a lot with socks. And I mean, yeah, you can make shawls with it, but usually one skein is not enough. So with that being said, this is a bag of mostly all of her yarn from her yarn boxes this year. For the last couple of weeks and months. Because she does one a week, in all honesty. You don't have to buy them all. You can reserve yourself for the ones you want. But this one, which just came undone, is 100 grams of superwash merino in the colorway Suicide Squad. And if you watch if you watch Pin Hook and Needles, I had gifted Talia Franciscan Gypsy some of this yarn, and she made socks with them. It was the Batman versus Superman colorway. This whole bag is Yarn Tree UK, by the way. This is Christmas at Downton for Downton Abbey. I love this one. This one's definitely going to be a toy. Some of them I make hats with, so I'm not worried. Or a cowl. This is Apple Sprinkles. It's so pretty. This is a Dowager Countess. This is from the Downton Abbey. I don't watch Downton, so I don't know if I'm saying that right. But yeah, that's that one. This one is a prize, so that's not going to get shown. She donated a yarn for a prize. This one has no tag. Oh, there it is. This one is Harley Quinn Loves the Joker. This is from the comic book box, I believe. I could be wrong. Yeah, that's Harley Quinn Loves the Joker. This is fingering. I ordered fingering for this one specifically because I'm making a hitchhiker with this. This is Vincent and the Doctor Who. And this one is, I love this one too. This is Winter Wonderland. Yeah, okay. And I'm sure I have more in the other bag too, but that bag ran out of room. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Yeah. And by other bag, I mean my New York Sheep and Wool canvas bag. Bag is huge. That bag's coming with me to Stitches. Okay. Okay. Oh. Let's start with this. This is Miss Babs and the Yowza Water Skein in the colorway Pool Hole. Now, okay. This is where you're going to get, like, mind blown. I got a lot of stitches. I got a lot of stitches. Not stitches, excuse me, Rhinebeck. And then the week between Christmas and New Year's, Miss Babs had a huge sale to clear out her website. I assume clear out her inventory. And everything was 20% off. I went a little crazy. This is not part of it. That has not come in the mail yet. But I went a little crazy. This is Miss Babs Yowza Water Skein in the colorway Pool Hole. This is Miss Babs Yowza Water Skein in the colorway Bart. This is Miss Babs Yowza Water Skein. You see a trend here? And Far Out. Look how pretty these are. I love them. Okay. These are going to get put away. But, yeah. This is Miss Babs Kiera in the colorway Peppermint Bark. Don't judge me. This is Lady Furnicle Designs. Lady Furnicle Creations, excuse me. And it's a worsted. It's 100% Peruvian Highland wool. And this is a spruce. Oops. I ordered more of her yarn too. Okay. This is No Makers. DK. It's 250 yards of 100% superwash merino fine. In the colorway 88 miles per hour. That's going to be a cowl. That's why I got that. Okay. This is a Miss Babs. When I went to Rhinebeck, I went a little late. And I had asked Erin, give me yarn 418, because she was there right away to pick this up for me. And she did. And this is Miss Babs in the Hot Shot base fingering yarn. And the colorway is Rhinebeck 2016. So Erin sent this to me. This is going to get put away now too. It has, because she picked it up for me. And the rest is Yarn Tree UK again. This one is a colorway that I cannot say the name on the podcast for, I believe. Yeah, I can't say the name. It's Surprise Mother Blanker. When I saw the name, I just cracked up, but I can't say it on the podcast because I keep this family allowed. But it's very, very, it's a very pretty yarn. Okay. There's that. Sorry. This is 2 skeins of DK, because I requested 2 skeins of DK in the colorway Vincent and the Doctor. That's going to be a Timmy, believe it or not. This is Baby Girl. I love it. I love it. My favorite colors. This I won from PJ Matilda, Pam's giveaway, her Snapchat giveaway. And this is 100 Ravens yarn. It's fingering 400 yards of superwash merino in the colorway Sticks. This is really pretty. I forgot I had that in here. This is Yarn Tree UK in the colorway Gallifrey. This is Yarn Tree UK in the colorway Heroes in a Half Shell. This is Yarn Tree UK in the Candy Corn colorway. And then the rest is Knit Picks. Felici. Woo! I forgot the name. This is the colorway Limeade. They came out with a whole bunch of new colorways. So this is the colorway Toucan. And this is the colorway Slumber Party. And that's it. That's it for stash enhancements. Yeah, there's a lot here. I have no idea where I'm going to put it all. I really don't. At all. Ever. I'll figure it out. There's 2 things that I want to ask you guys opinions about. And just let me know, because I haven't really worked on these things, and my thing is that I have no desire to work on them, so why keep them around? This bag is Betty's Crafty Corner in her large size, and it's Daleks, Dr. Daleks. Now, I started this one a long time ago, if you remember. This is my friendship shawl, and it's the this is how much I forgot about ex-boyfriend shawl. I love this yarn. This is a Miss Babs Yazoo with a skein in the colorway Monstrosity. I love it, but after making the Yazoo shawl, weighted shawl 4, I realized I don't like asymmetrical shawls. This is all I have. I really didn't do that much work on it, and there's a huge error in it because I dropped stitches and things like that. I've dropped stitches a few times. I'm thinking of frogging it. I'm not sure. Should I continue or should I frog it? I'm really not enjoying it. Just let me know your opinion, please. Yeah, there's that. And then there's my in my Silver Shed USA extra large at bag is my very first beginning stages of the Hitchhiker. I really haven't gotten far with it. And matter of fact, there was even a mistake at the beginning of it. This is what I learned on. I'm really thinking of frogging it. I have so many skeins of this yarn that I have 4 skeins of it in total. Here's the other one. It's balled up that I was using. I'm really thinking of frogging it because it's I only have like 12 teeth done, if that much. I don't even think that much. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I do. I have 12 teeth done. But I'm really thinking of frogging it too. Just what do you guys think? And I think I have enough of this yarn to make something else. It's sport weight yarn, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I had originally bought it to buy a Timmy with. So, yeah. All right. With that being said, just let me know. Leave your comments below or in the thread, and let me know what you think I should do with these projects. But until then, it's almost an hour, and I'm going to get cut off on here. So I want to say good night, and I'll talk to you soon, and just see you later. Bye, guys.